Live from the historic Ham Building in St. Paul, it's the Haberdasher's Couch. I'm Kendrick, inviting you to the show, starring Amey and Dorset, featuring Todd Walker, also featuring Amey Scharlau. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Amey.
Welcome. What a nice holiday crowd. Great to see some green and red in that audience there. Welcome to another show of the Haberdasher's Couch, where you don't have to pay somebody to listen to you. I tell you what, I want to call my sidekick out here quick because he's got a lot on his mind, and I want to get off my mind. Keith, come on out. Nice to see you. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you.
Always
I get
looking.
that. No,
you got,
I got this.
You know,
Yeah.
Hey, Keith, check this out. This has been wearing on my mind the last few days.
Yeah.
How much you think Santa's sleigh costs?
No idea.
Okay. I don't know, but it's on the house. But I'm pumped. Hey, I tell you what. I got another one. I got a better one for you. I'm going to try a few here. Guess what?
What?
Oh, I tell you what. Why do I know when Santa Claus is, how do I know he's real? I always can sense his presence. Again, I got him. And I'm out on the floor today. And this lovely young lady comes walking in, and she's stressed out. Everybody's stressed out. And she said, I got an important Christmas party tonight.
Yeah.
And I need a dress. She said, and can I try that one on in the window? I said, no. Use the dressing room like everybody else. All right, that's enough. I'm done. Keith.
3 for 3, brother.
What's on your mind? Tell me. What's on your mind?
How much time do I have?
Got 1 minute.
Because you know I'm funny looking.
Yeah, that's true. But
Really? So I got some time?
you got some time. 1 minute.
I don't need a minute.
Okay.
This is the easy
Tell me
one.
about dripping flies. Tell me about something.
I don't mind, but the 3 R's.
Yeah.
I call it the 3 R's.
Yeah.
Right? So we got reflection,
Yeah.
revelation,
Yeah.
and revolution.
Nice.
Sounds
How do you
good.
get to the revolution
That's
part?
kind of scary, isn't it?
Nowadays it is.
So what I've been doing is reflecting
You know?
really on with this year and generally
Yeah.
how lucky, how fortunate I am
Right.
and we are
Right.
to have spent this time together. And I'm
Yeah.
genuinely, right? And I'm so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm so blessed
Yeah.
to be here with you and our
Absolutely.
team, right?
Yeah.
And the revelation, just to be in it,
Right.
to be around it,
Right.
to understand it, to have it reveal itself
Yes.
to me, and really just go so I can appreciate it and really just be in the moment.
So
revolution.
manifestation.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, on the revolution for me, because of all the stuff that's been going on, you get in this place where you say, we're going to revolt against fright, fear
Yeah.
of the unknown,
Right.
stress,
Yeah.
anxiety.
Right.
We have had each other
Uh-huh.
since March,
Sure.
and we have worked through those things.
Sure.
You and I.
Right.
And I've been reflecting on that and thinking about how we're going to get rid of those things, and the best way to do is to revolt against it. So that's my revolutionary piece.
Okay.
And so that's my
So
in a
fighting the
nutshell,
good fight, staying in the good fight.
Absolutely. The 3 R's and being so appreciative and so thankful that we are able to come and have this wonderful audience, have each other, have a wonderful and literally come to and say to people, because I'm here with you,
Sure.
and know that all the work you put into it,
Right.
what we are
Right.
allowed to do, and what we're able to do, and we are part of the community, want to give back.
Yep.
So it's really just the 3 R's that really is foundational for me. And going forward, I stay in those places to where we know failure is not an option.
Okay.
We will focus on what
Right.
we need to do. And
Meaning, come see us.
We're not afraid.
Right.
We're not afraid.
We're not
We
afraid.
can't be afraid.
We're going to continue to do what we do. And the other side of that is doing what we're currently doing. Thanks for the 3 R's.
Yes, that's my 3 R's. It's first, front, and center.
Right.
And it's not from a bad place, an angry place, a place of
honest
defiance.
place.
It's just an honest place.
Right.
And
Well, should we say Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Sit back, relax, and enjoy because you deserve it.
Hello, I'm Amey Scharlau, and welcome to Coffee Talk. Today we're going to talk about stress and the holidays. Now, there is something that most of you have in your own home right now that can help. It will help relax you, reduce your heart rate, reduce the cortisol levels, and believe it or not, it's your Christmas tree. Studies have shown, and everything I do is science-based, studies have shown that even looking at a tree will reduce your stress. And many of you have one in your living room right now. Now, there's a few reasons for this. Trees are scale invariant, and what that means is no matter how close you look, you'll still have the same amount of detail. That is the opposite of what's going on in your computer screens. And our brains actually find the computer screens to be really uncomfortable, and looking at a tree will actually detoxify all of that that's going on with your brain from that. Trees have a natural aerosol to them, especially pine trees, that kills bacteria, so they're healthy to breathe if you have a live tree in your house. And also, looking at a tree will kick in your parasympathetic system, which is the opposite of fight or flight. So just looking at that Christmas tree is going to relax you, it's going to lower the cortisol levels, and will help you remember the reason for the season and keep focused and enjoy. Happy holidays to all of you. Thank you.
It's Todd About Town, Todd Walker, entertainment, travel, and more. Hey Todd, what's new?
Welcome back to the Haberdasher's Couch. I'm here with Todd Walker today, our reoccurring in-house guest, and we're talking takeout for the holiday. That means we take the holiday out?
We take the holiday out, yes. Right. We for the Todd About Town segment, we're going to talk about holiday traditions, and this is your last chance, really. So if you are thinking, I want to support local restaurants, I'm not going to cook at home,
right? This
is your last chance. When you watch this podcast, when you watch this YouTube channel, you're going to want to pick up the phone and decide on one of these.
And we have to remember, what is the closure? One out of 3, 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
How many restaurants do we have closing?
Yeah, no, it's so sad.
Yeah,
I was up talking with Brian Ingram for a spot that I did for WCCO Radio, and talking about his place and his reopening plans, because he's put like all of his. He has whole breakfast bar, and he has the Gnome. He's taken all their tables and put them outside, put fire pits around them, and he's starting to take reservations for this weekend. But he was just saying how difficult it is. But what is working for him is the drive-in movie theater.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. It's completely sold out. Right. It's White Christmas this week, and next week it is. I think it's Elf or something.
How many people are? So when you say, so my wife had mentioned to me that we are going to order our food takeout for Christmas.
You are.
And I thought, wow, what a wonderful revelation. Why not do it every year?
Yeah. So you really are going to order out?
We're going to do it. We're going to do the Current down in Afton.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so,
how did you decide on that? I mean, there's so many options this year.
I think that she's the cook and I'm not.
Okay.
And I said I would do it this year.
Yeah.
And it was going to be frozen pizza.
Oh, wow.
And so she said, I want to get out from underneath this guy and his ideas. And she decided we're going to do a takeout for the holidays. Tell me what you got on your list.
But how did you decide on the Current?
Just because they're close, and I want to support. I want to support them.
No, that's good. Okay, well, I put together a list for both sides of the river. Some really unusual ones that, if you wanted to break out of the norm of having traditional holiday fare. So the first one is Colita. Have you been to Colita in Minneapolis? Okay, it's a fantastic restaurant. What they're doing is meals for 2 to 3 people. 2 to 3 people is $134, and up to 6 is $255. And they're doing a very Tex-Mex theme. So they're having smoked short ribs with paired with refried beans and queso and chipotle roasted cauliflower. So it's something totally different. So that one is if you're really looking for something out of the norm. Have you been to Stewart's Restaurant in St. Paul?
No.
Okay, I will stop asking.
I haven't. You know,
I would just assume you haven't been to
Yeah,
some of these.
the thing is I had my restaurant patterns.
Yeah.
And I really stuck within that framework. But I think that after this thing is over, people are going to have an appetite to explore.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do some exploring.
All right. Well,
so keep them coming.
Stewart's in St. Paul is over by St. Thomas Academy, and they have for 120 people, for $120, they have a meal that is served 4 to 6 people. And this one is more traditional. It's honey glazed ham, cheesy scalloped potatoes, roasted Brussels sprouts. So pretty reasonable, very good meal, and they do a really nice job. So let's go across the river. Well, let's stay. You know what? Let's stay in St. Paul.
Okay.
Let's support St. Paul.
Yeah.
Nothing against our Minneapolis
Right.
friends, but Herbie's on the Park. You know where that is? Right across here.
Beautiful.
Yes,
Beautiful.
it's a gorgeous
Setting,
place,
yeah.
and they're doing $90 for 2 people, $170 for 4 people, and you can select really from their menus. You can either do a braised beef brisket, stuffed pork loin, rosemary roasted chicken, and then that comes with all the fixings with wild rice soup, shrimp cocktail, and great dessert.
Who's the chef there?
I don't remember his name. I've interviewed him recently.
All these
too.
restaurants, either they're owner chefed, or they find a signature chef.
Yep.
And a lot of the restaurants take on those flavors of that signature chef.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
And I've had great dinners over at Herbie's too.
Great.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
now we're going to stay in St. Paul because we're going to stay right downtown St.
Okay.
Paul, where this wonderful haberdashery happens to be. So St. Dinette, have you been over there? Oh wow! You need to go over there because that's walking
I'm writing
distance.
all these down.
All right. Okay. Well, I'll leave you my
You're
list.
expanding my horizon.
Okay, this St. Dinette is just right down close to Rice Park.
Okay.
Okay, and they are doing something that's kind of different. It's for 2 people, it's $70, which is definitely really, really real inexpensive. And they have. This is going to sound bizarre to you, I know it. They have chicken liver mousse, smoked whitefish roulette, chef's selection of cheeses, baguette crackers, herb roasted nuts, and a lot of other like appetizer things.
And so you got to realize too, when you're entertaining people.
Yep.
You know, you usually spend $500, $600, $700.
Yeah.
And you might not try something new.
Yeah.
This is an opportunity to really try something new.
So that's what I thought too.
And if you start a tradition, it could be something, right?
Yeah.
But you could say, hey, I'm going to try that next year for our family.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. And what I'm doing this year is it's just me and my dad. So I'm getting the takeout from the University Club. And so I think it's $120 for 2 people. And, they give you absolutely everything, including your dessert. And I don't know. I think it's pretty reasonable. I don't think it's bad at all.
Yeah, I've always liked that University Club setting.
Yeah, I do too.
Really, really nice.
I try to go up there and
Traditional
support them.
St. Paul.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do one last one in
Okay.
St. Paul, and this is the Lexington on Grand Avenue.
Oh, yes, the
Yes.
Lex.
Oh, the Lex. And now talk about a beautiful setting.
bar.
Yeah,
We
beautiful
love that
bar.
bar.
I love it too.
Yeah.
They're doing for $155 for 4 to 6 people, and they're doing glazed pit smoked ham, Yukon Gold mashed potatoes, cheesy cauliflower, a salad, and then a wonderful dessert of cake donut bread pudding.
How soon do we need to get in on this?
Well, by the time you watch this, you need to be calling for your calling for your meals, support the local restaurants, buy a gift card to give away as a gift.
Hey, you know what would be a good idea, Todd?
What?
What would happen if we were to somehow list those things
Yeah.
on some of your next
I'll do
shows? Say, hey, go to Todd About Town Instagram or go to Todd About
I will
Town
do that.
Facebook. And then they could reference it, and they would have all the information.
We're going to do that.
And watch the show.
Hey,
you know what?
All right. Well,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Nice
Happy
to see
Hanukkah.
you. I'll see you in the new year. Right?
Oh yes, we'll see you in the new year.
It's going to get better.
We have some great guests lined up, and we're going to show you some great things to do for your New Year's Eve if we can squeeze it in.
Wonderful. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Merry Christmas.